Hey guys, so today I want to show you how to make a pumpkin spice latte made at home. Everyone is always looking forward to when Starbucks has their pumpkin spice back in. It's usually always in the fall, but sometimes if you're craving that pumpkin spice year-round, you can make it at home, or if you just want to save some money, make it at home yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do a pumpkin spice latte. You can also do this as a frappuccino. You would want to just add ice. And there are a couple ways to do this. Today I'm using it, I'm going to use it. I'm making it in the Vitamix. So I'm going to use it, why do I keep saying that? Okay, so I'm going to be making it in the Vitamix. So I'm going to use the Vitamix today. You can also use your stovetop and boil it in a saucepan. So if you want to use, you're going to use some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So you would use this and the pumpkin. So I'll kind of let you know when or where you would want to do it on the stovetop versus the blender if you don't have a high-speed blender or one that heats up. This one will blend high enough to where it will heat up to make my latte. So in the mornings, if you're getting ready, you can always press the Vitamix or your Blendtec blender, whatever you have, and it will heat up if yours does. So that's what I'm going to do today with the pumpkin spice latte, or if you want to use it as a frappuccino, you would just add ice. So the first thing I did was added 1 cup of coffee. So I just used my leftover coffee from this morning and I added 1 cup already. So you just use 8 ounces in there. And then the next thing I'm going to use is 1/4 cup of, this one is the Silk Vanilla Unsweetened Almond Milk. So we're just going to add 1/4 cup to this. So if you're going to do the stovetop and boil this in your saucepan, you're just going to want to do the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You'll wait until the very end to add the coffee, so you don't need to heat that up on the stovetop. So you just want to use your unsweetened vanilla almond milk and then 2 tablespoons of pure pumpkin. So you would whisk that together on the stovetop or just go ahead and plop it into your blender. So we're just going to use 2 tablespoons. And this is the pure pumpkin. It's not the pumpkin pie filling. It's just pure organic pumpkin. Okay, so we have our 2 tablespoons of the pumpkin in there. And then the next thing we're going to add is 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so we'll just use the 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I use pumpkin pie spice a lot. I love pumpkin pie spice, really for everything. Now for the sweetener, you can use the stevia, or if you don't have stevia on hand, you can use the, this is the Sweet Leaf Sweet Drops. If you have these in vanilla, you would just add like 2 drops in there. I'm going to go ahead and just use 1/2 teaspoon of stevia. So I will just go ahead and put that in the blender. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we have all of our ingredients inside of the Vitamix, and the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and blend this on high speed until this thing heats up. Now, if you wanted to make this as a frappuccino, go ahead and add your ice, so it would be frothy like a frappuccino. The other thing that you can do is make this a protein pumpkin spice latte, and you would just add 1/2 scoop of whatever protein powder you'd like. Sometimes I will use the pumpkin pie spice, or sometimes I'll use the vanilla. Just depends on what I have on hand or what I'm feeling like in the morning. So if you want to make it like a protein one, you can. Or if you want to just completely leave out the protein, that's fine. I didn't add any protein in this time, but you can use the protein whether you're making the latte or the frappuccino. Just decide on what protein that you'd like to use, and then I just use about 1/2 scoop. You can use a full scoop, but you're going to want to add more coffee and probably just a little bit more of the almond milk. Just so it's not as, it may tend to get a little bit thicker if you add a full scoop of protein. So I just use about 1/2 scoop. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this up, and then we will go ahead and pour it into our cup. Okay, I went ahead and blended this for just a few minutes, and it's piping hot. As you can see the steam coming out of it. So the next thing you want to do is just pour it into your coffee cup, if you're going to work and you're running errands, whatever you're doing for the day, your travel mug, or you can use your recycle, this is just a recycle cup from Starbucks. So just pour your pumpkin spice latte and enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and pour mine into my coffee cup. And that's all you're going to do. And it's still really hot. But if you're doing it on the stove top, like I said, just boil and whisk together your milk and your pumpkin and then add your spices. At the very end, you're going to want to add your coffee, whisk it all together, and then pour it into your coffee cup. You can use like a little dollop of whipped cream if you want to be fancy, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. But these are really good. I just like to make these and have them. You're saving money. You're not going to Starbucks. If you want to make it at home, or just if you're craving pumpkin and let's say Starbucks or your favorite coffee shop is closed and you can't get a pumpkin spice latte. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a try. And like I said, you can add the protein, you can make it a latte, you can make it a frappuccino, whatever your heart desires, and you're making it home. So you can kind of control what's in it, you know what you're putting in it, and you get to enjoy it anytime. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will post the recipe down below and I will see you guys soon. Bye!